Yeah. Very good. Okay.
It's probably good you're talking about.
Yeah. We're going to talk about women again now. Today's halakha is also about women. Hey, Akiva, good morning. Okay, halakha for today. Yechave Daat, book 4, Siman 6. האם מותר לאדם לברך ולומר דברי תורה כשנמצאות מולו נשים הלובשות לבוש בלתי צנוע? Are you allowed to bless or pray or make berachot if you're with women and the women are not dressed modestly according to the halakha? So it's a short halakha, so just read the whole thing straight. No, I'm joking. בגמרא מסכת ברכות, it says, אסור לקרוא קריאת שמע מול טפח מגולה באישה במקום שדרך לכסותו. You're not allowed to pray or say berachot if there's a tefah, which is, according to us, we follow, Hacham Ovadia follows Rab Chaim Naeh, who is the Lubavitch. Hacham Ovadia holds like Rab Chaim Naeh for all measurements. And so we hold all measurements, the Lubavitch measurements are our measurements. And so a tefah, according to Rab Chaim Naeh, was 8 centimeters, 3.19 inches, I think. It's lower. Hazon Ish would hold us more like 4 inches. So it's good and it's bad, because like for Sukkah, for example, you want your wall to be 10 tefahim. It's much shorter for us, 32 centimeters, 32 inches. But for Hazon Ish, I think like 40 inches. Okay, so but for in our case, it'll be a bad thing for us, because if a woman has one tefah uncovered, let's say the neck, one tefah uncovered, for us it's short, it's less of space than the Hazon Ish. Because we hold it's 8 centimeters, 3.19 inches. Hazon Ish would hold like 4 inches around. So Gemara says, if there's a tefah or more uncovered in a place which usually should be covered, you can't pray. The Rambam agrees and he holds this. He says if you're praying or saying Shema, you can't look at her body. Even if it's your wife, you're allowed to look at your wife. But when you're praying and your wife's not covered in a place where she usually should be covered, although you're allowed to look at your wife uncovered, you can't pray if your wife is uncovered. Rambam says you have to turn your face away if you want to bless. When you stop praying, you could look at your wife. And Maran Beit Yosef writes, Rambam says turn your face. He doesn't say get out of the room. Rambam says just turn your face. So Maran Beit Yosef writes, it seems from the Rambam, all I have to do is turn my face. In other words, as long as I'm not looking with my eyes, I could bench, but she could be in front of me. What is the reason? Because the only thing we care about is what your eyes see. As the pasuk says, you shouldn't see irva when you're praying. So additionally, it would seem, if I close my eyes, my wife could be right in front of me. She could be feeding the baby, let's say. I'm not covered like she would usually be out in the street. Maybe I don't even have to turn my face. Maybe I could be right facing at her, just close my eyes. I'm not seeing her. Or if it's dark, I should be able to pray according to the Rambam, it seems. Rashba Rabbi Yonah agree. Rokeach holds no, you can't close your eyes because you can't be facing this erva. You can't be facing it even if your eyes are closed. It would seem, says the Beit Yosef, that we can rely on the poskim who hold no. The only thing we care about is what your eyes can see. Shulchan Aruch writes that if you close your eyes or you turn your face, it's okay. A lot of poskim disagree with Maran. When they hold they hold no. When the Rambam says turn your face, he means literally turn your face, because now your face is not pointed in the direction of the uncovered woman. But closing your eyes in front of the woman would be not allowed, according to many Aharonim. וכתבניהם מבואר גם כן בספר פקודת הלוויים, לרבנו אהרון הנביא, who is the Ra'ah, and he writes, אולם לעומתם רבו אחרונים שהביאו פסק מרן ההלכה. But on the other hand, we have a lot of people who hold, like Maran Shulchan Aruch, that you can close your eyes and face the person who's not dressed properly. Who agrees with Maran Shulchan Aruch? The levush, the prisha, the lechem amudot, ma'amar mordechai, magen giburim, and od, and more. וכן מבואר בפסקי רבי שמעון בן בר סמך ברכות, וכן הסכימו להלכה in the tzemach tzedek milabavich. So the tzemach tzedek also agrees with Maran Shulchan Aruch, just close your eyes. והגאון, ועוד, שהגאון בעל פנים מאירות writes, שאפילו לדעת הרוקח וסייעתו, even according to the other team, which hold you can only turn your face and bless, but you can't look straight and close your eyes and bless. שאוסרים בעצימת עיניים, they hold closing eyes is not enough. זהו דווקא לגבי ערווה ממש. That is if there's an actual private part uncovered, not like a neckline or an elbow line or a knee line. In other words, you have to make a difference. It's not all the same. If your wife just came out of the shower and just the actual irva is there, closing your eyes would not be enough, they hold. You have to actually turn your head. But if it's just a tefah of her arm or whatever, or elbow, whatever it is, shoulder, then it's fine. Or her hair, if it's usually covered, all we care about is seeing and thinking. It should be fine by closing your eyes. So he makes a separation between those two things. The Hayy Adam writes, he was Ashkenaz, this whole rule that women have to be modest and the elbows and the knees and the neckline, this is only rabbinic. From the Torah itself, it's just the Irva Mamash. So since it's only rabbinic, Mishum Hidhud, because the rabbis don't want us to think about women when we're all day long when we're seeing women. As long as you can't see, you can't see. And so he would agree with Maran Bet Yosef. And agreeing with this also is the Prim Megadim. Therefore, someone's on a bus or in a situation where he can't help it, there's people around him, and there's women dressed not properly, or go to a nice Syrian wedding in Brooklyn, you can pray and bless and read as long as you're not looking at them. Especially if you turn your face, then even according to other people, it would be even better to turn your face away. Or close your eyes. According to Maran Shulchan Aruch, this would be enough. Rav Shalom Shvadran writes, for many years, I will not hold back and I will tell you, for many years, I refuse to do weddings under the chuppah, Biglal Pitzat. I don't know, what kind of word is that? Pitzat? Pitzat hanashim hayotzoot piruot rosh or bebedei pirisut, because the women are not dressed properly. And so he said he refused to do weddings. ואני חושש לסבת האחרונים שחולקים על בית יוסף. And I feel the halakha is not like the בית יוסף. It's like the rokeach, that closing your eyes is not enough. וסוברים שאין עצימת עיניים מועילה בזה. So therefore, if I'm sitting and facing the crowd and there's women in their wedding gowns, not properly dressed, what am I supposed to do? I can't bless. And so Rav Shalom Shvadran didn't do weddings. But it seems שנעלם מאלו הבדולה סברת הפנים מאלות וסייעתו לחלק בין ערווה ממש לטבח באישה ועשה באישה. It seems that in his great eyes, he just didn't see or didn't pay attention to this shot that we just said a minute ago, that there's a difference between an actual erva and a tefach migula. Actual erva, you're right. You can't, even closing your eyes is not enough. But a tefach migula, a few centimeters here and there, it's only rabbinic, so closing your eyes should be fine. It should be fine if you just close your eyes. Also in the Shut Nahare Aparsimon, he writes, if they're at a wedding and there's women not dressed properly, מניחים טבלה שכתוב בה ברכות אירוסין ושבע ברכות הנישואין מול עיני הרב המסדר חופה וקידושין כדי שתהיה הפסק בינו לביניהם. They put a big plaque with the blessings, and he's put it right on the rabbi's face, and so he can't see anything. All he sees is the plaque. And this way is perfectly kosher, says the Sefer Nahare Aparsimun. Hagaon Rabbi Yosef Chaim Zanenfeld, Rabbi Yosef Chaim Zanenfeld, he writes, he says you're allowed to talk Torah in the streets, even though women walk by not dressed properly. Turn. The rabbi should turn his face and turn his gaze to another way, and he should just not look at them. And so also, I grew up in the Syrian community. Our chief rabbi, Hakam Baruch Ben Haim, he used to say the same thing. He said, just close your eyes. Close your eyes, but the lady's right in front of me. Just close your eyes. If you can't see it, it's not there.
I mean, you should also not look with open eyes.
How do you do that?
Just you're not looking, you're looking at the face.
If you're a Hasid, you're a saint. This is a very short halakha. Bisikum, the summary. Mutar lebarech velomad devarim shebekedusha mul nashim ha'olechot belebush b'lti sanua. You're allowed to pray and say berachot and learn if there are women not dressed properly, or their hair is not covered, the side of head, just turn your face. That's the best way. Or close your eyes. Or just look at the book and don't, like Yossi said, don't look. Ulam yesh le'avhi she'etzem ha'yistakilut benashim hu yisur hamud keshemitbonen bahen b'chavanat tehila. But you have to explain to the people, says the Chavadia, that if a person is going out and checking out the ladies with kavanah, with intention to enjoy whatever he's seeing, it's very strict. Even if you see unintentionally, you have to make sure you don't see someone not dressed properly. Hashem should help us that we should all be modest.
So if let's say a wife of somebody comes out of the shower, I don't think you should not even be in the room.
You're allowed. If you're praying, then you shouldn't. But if you're not praying, I mean, it's your wife.
Not praying. But right. I'm saying if you're doing the tefillah,
So this is the halakha. So let's say your wife has a towel, and so the private parts are covered, but the Rambam, everyone holds this is okay. And even if you don't turn to the side, according to us, close your eyes, or stick your head in the book.
Is there a praying in bed?
Some people say this. I always ask this question when I do the Hatan classes.